Hello, everybody. It's me, Mary Kay, with MKK's Artful Journey. So, I have been thinking and thinking. So I have these little cards here, and I was thinking, I don't know if I showed you this before, but I was going to cover them, and I was covering them. So you just take a little bit of glue. All right, this is what I use for my glue now. It's acrylic, economy acrylic polymer, so it's a gel medium. And I was using up so much glue that I thought that I would just stick this in here. And this is from Blick. My brother bought this actually years ago, and I've had it in my attic, not knowing it was there. And but then recently, within the last 6 months, I found it and started using it. So, and it works really great for collages and all sorts of things. So these I like to cover with, I'll show you in a second here. Oh, there's a cat hair on there. Or brush hair. I think it's a brush hair. Because I was painting earlier. And I have this paper. And let me just grab a piece of it. You only need a little bit. And you just put it on the edge like that. And then you see it only glued partial. So you gotta grab some more glue. Put it on there. And let me just make sure that I have you in screen, because I know I work towards the bottom. So let me just move the camera a little bit. I always work down here, and sorry for the wiggle. Then you want to turn it over. Make sure you get this side here. And burnish it. And then what you can do is put the glue on the card here. Actually, what I would do, this is what I'm going to do. So I am going to cut this out a little bit. And I'm just going to cut it. I'm going to cut it because I was going to fold it over and do it, but I think I'm just going to cut it and get it. Make sure that everything is glued on. There we go. Okay, so make sure that's all glued on. And then get some more glue. Slap it on there. This is this tool is from the Dollar Tree. And it's normally used to put face masks on. So it works really well as a spreader. So I'm just going to make sure that that's way up there. And then I'm going to put this on right here. Just burnish it, make sure it's all glued on. Okay. And then we'll cut this side off. pretty well. And then after you glue this on, then and you cut the edges. And you can use that fancy tool that I made that I showed you yesterday. I'm just going to take this and put it over here in the garbage. And then I'm going to put the lid of this on so the glue doesn't dry out. And put this over here. And then you got a tag. So then what you do is I got these little, I don't know if they're right here or not. Where are they? Well, I used to have some little holes, you know, like reinforcer hole things over there, but I don't see them. I don't know, they must be, maybe they're further in here. Oh, here they are. So I took these reinforcer holes and I oh, what do you call it? Brain is not working this morning, or this evening. I just put ink around them. Oh, but before I do that, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to punch a hole first. So let me see. That's not a big enough hole punch. Where's my big hole punch? I'm going to put this back so I know where it's at next time. I'm going to look under here for my hole punch, which it's not there. So maybe it's over here where it's supposed to be. I don't see it. I see one. This one's a small one. It's just got a little one. And I had a... Where's my crocodile? That's what I need. Oh, here we go. You look for your crocodile and you find it. But I think I want to use a crocodile because it has a sharper punch. Sharper puncher. So I want the big... There's a hole here. And then there's a hole here. So I want the bigger one. So I'm just going to punch that in there. Put it all the way back and then punch it. And then lift that out. And put this back where it belongs so I can find it. And put my scissors back so I can find them. And then what you do is you take one of these reinforcers and you put it over the hole like this. And it looks like one of those store-bought ones that you buy from Tim Holtz, right? Except for less expensive. So you can get these at your office store. They're reinforcer labels. See, and they come in white. And all I did was distress them. That's what they're called. Distress. When you change them, the colors, you distress them. So that's what I did. And then you can take your ink. Now, if you have a brown ink, then you can etch the sides with it. But I'm just going to use a black ink. I don't care. And because it distresses it either way, you know. And then I'm just going to put it on both sides. Oh, it's time to go to bed. Like this. And it doesn't matter if you get it all over the place. It's so funny because my sisters aren't really into this, where you do the edges and stuff. And I gave a book to my nephew, and they said, you got something on it. You got something on it. I go, no, it's supposed to be there. They were like, oh. So anyway, so then you can take your papers, like your little... Like if you have scrap papers, I'm going to look for scrap papers because these can be used for something else. So I'm going to look for some scrap papers, and I have some in here. in here. There's some scrap papers in here. I'm going to open this up. There we go. So you can glue. Well, I don't want to cover that up, so I'm just going to take a little piece of this. And actually, I'm tearing two because there's two together. And I am going to fold this right here like this. And I'm going to tear it up like that. Makes a little flag that way. And then I'm going to grab this. And I don't see my sponge that I've been using. So I'll just use this. See, because it's raised, I can just do it right on there. And then I'll fold this again. And I probably should fold it the other way, because I want the top to show. There we go. And so we got a little flag there, and I'm going to make another little flag. So you just fold it like that, and then tear it from the corner up. And that makes your little flag piece. And I'm going to fold it again so I can distress it. And then I'll unfold it and distress the side. Like that. So you got two big flags. And then you can get a piece of scrapbook paper. So like here's a little piece of scrapbook paper, and I can put this in the center to kind of offset it. And so this one, I can do the fold thing on this one too, but I'm going to cut this off first. And then I'm just going to cut up that and then cut from corner to the top of that cut. And that also makes your little flag. And then I'm going to distress it. There we go. And then I want one more piece for going across the top. So let's see here, what do I got? Oh, let's use this. This would be nice. I'm going to use this part of it because that's kind of pretty. Kind of gives it a different look there. There we go. And then I'm just going to dip this in here. A little distress that way. And then I'm going to throw these back in here. And I'm going to close the lid on this so I don't put my arm in it. Shut this up. And shut this up. Put this over here. And then I want some words with this, so I've got these words right here. No guts, no story. Be true to you. Be true to you. Enjoy the little things. That'd be kind of good for this time, wouldn't it? Take the risk. Courage, dear heart. I got something wet on there, so it kind of took away the words. This too shall pass. That would be a really good one for this time. I can and I will. Follow your heart. That sounds like a good one. So these are some words that I got offline. They were free printable. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut. Where did those little scissors go? I don't know. I'm going to cut this white edge off. All right, and then I want to take a, I don't want this one because this one will bleed. So I'm looking for, there's my ruler. I was looking for my ruler at one point. Put it up there. I have a pen that, I don't see it here, so I'm going to go grab it over here. I have another one. Here we go. I like this pen. I think I took the other one in my bedroom or something because I like to write with them. They're permanent ink. There we go. It's a Pilot permanent ink. Just make sure this one is working. Yep. And I'm just going to fill this. It's kind of like a ballpoint pen. And I'm just going to make it so you can see those. Maybe the O and the Y. So follow your heart. All right, so this we're going to glue on, and I'm going to use this glue here again because I find that I use a lot of glue, and I'm just going to push this, put this up here because that's where that goes. And we're going to, oh, I kind of like this side better. Lay this down here like that. And then put some glue on here. And put it up to the top there. Put some glue on the back of this one. Put it to the top. And then this one. That. And then what I'm going to do is just a little bit on the side here, like that. And I'm going to just grab some of these little jewels here. Sure they're straight. And then I'm going to put some glue on the back of this. Oh, and I forgot. I want to distress it. So I have a little black one here. And we're just going to put a little bit on the edge. Like so. There we go. And let's put the glue, a little more glue on there because it dries quick in my room. There we go. And then we'll lay this down here. We'll just lay it towards the bottom, but enough to where the flags are going to show. There we go. And there's a nice little tag. So very cool, huh? Oh. And I don't know if it's recording or not. I hope you got all of that. It didn't show for me. But anyways, that's how you make a tag. And then it has, and you can write on the back. And you can put that in your journal. So have a blessed day, and thank you for coming and being with Mary MKK's Artful Journey. Bye-bye.